Good day, I'm Ilagan Alona Diana, and my presentation for today is all about the task of defining globalization. So, what is globalization? Globalization is the spread of product, technology, information, and the job between countries. It's known as globalization. Globalization gives formation in development countries a competitive advantage. Globalization benefits emerging countries by lowering their costs and attracting more jobs. So we have definition of terms, which is integration, migration, liquidity, and the last one is multidimensional. So what is integration? Integration is the process of being people of development cause together in order to provide them equal. So what is migration? The migration, movement of people across a long distance or at least more one migration, dividing area to other and from an equal place of residence to other is characterized as migration. Liquidity refers which is asset or security can be changed into Ahmed cash without impacting its market price is referred as a liquidity. So the last one is multidimensional. Multidimensional refers calculus having a relate to serves dimension or figures. Such multidimensional space are cause impossible to attach in our normal SAC. The literature of the definition of globalization divide. The definition could be classified as either broad and inclusive and the narrow and exclusive. So what is broad and exclusive? Describing the chance of people or factor involved in a country process to define as well. Ang narrow and exclusive naman is the only trends in cross-border comprehensive activities and describe globalization is not a new phenomenon. According to his definition and my some criteria, the globe is less globide now than it was the end of the 19th century and the beginning of 20th century. According to Ome 1992, globalization means the onset of borderless world, which is the beginning of the world without boundaries. According to Robert Axe, the characterize of globalization trend to equal the internationalizing of production, the new international dimension of labor, the migratory movements from south to north, the new comparative environment that accelerate the process and the internationalizing of the stage, making stage into agency of the globalizing world. Ayon naman kay Rumax 2003, the debate about what can be done about globalization and what is the similar, which is the discussion over what can be done is regard to what is globalization is identical. Ang globalization naman kay Ritzer is process or a set processing including increased liquidity and the growing multidirectional flows of people, object, place, and the information as well as the instruction, the encounter, and create what are barriers to those falls. Ayon naman kay Arjun, ang globalization is the of things that can divide speed, acts, points of origin, and formational, the divide relationship to institutional instruction in a different religion, national, or scientist. Ayon naman kay Cesare Pampi, ang globalization was growth in the last beyond any individual capability or extracting a workable in the definition of the concept. Perhaps more than any other concept, globalization is the debate about it. That's all. Thank you for listening.